Wherever the sole of your foot shall tread, I have given you. Can you imagine such a fantastic gift? Wherever the sole of your foot shall tread, I have given to you. In the first chapter, the 3rd verse of Joshua. I don't care what it is. Well, now the same word tread is conversation. So I'm treading out the winepress as I sit alone and carry on my conversations. And whatever I am actually doing in my conversation, I'm treading out. That's the winepress. And what am I treading? The bitter wine or the sweet wine? It's entirely up to me. Wherever the sole of your foot shall tread, that I have given to you. It's done for me. So I can sit down and bring you into my mind's eye and simply tread it. Have you tell me what physically you haven't told me, but I wish you had told me, and you would like to tell me, and simply carry on a conversation, which is the dialogue. I hear you tell me, and I rejoice in what you tell me, and then I congratulate you in what you have told me, or do I believe it? That is investing my time. That's investing my thought. And it works that way. As I told you here recently, the lady did not come back to thank me physically when she was here opening night. But back in June of June this year, she wrote a letter asking me to use my imagination on her behalf, that she would like to dispose of a certain property. And she's asking $500,000 or $650,000 for it. Well, I did not know what it was, but she asked it of me, and I invested my time on her behalf. I invested my thought on her behalf, and heard her tell me that all that she asked of me has happened. That's all that I heard. Then I dropped it. It only took me, what? A half minute to work myself up into that emotional state of feeling a happy state for her. She was here opening night. She hasn't been back since. But I got a letter from her 2 or 3 weeks ago telling me that everything she asked of me has come to pass. And she also added to that, and many more. So, if what she said is true, then she sold the property that she had valued at $650,000. Plus many things more, she said. Now, all that it took from me is to invest my thought, to invest my time. I charge her nothing for it. She has not given me one penny. I do not expect her to give me one penny for it. There was no arrangement between us. She only asked me to use my imagination lovingly on behalf of her. And so, I have the time, and I have the thought, and I have the gift. The gift is my own wonderful human imagination, which is God, and the ability to speak. And so I carried on the dialogue. So our control in a dialogue is far more rewarding than you'll ever know if you try it. Then it becomes a habit, and all through the day you find yourself investing